Old strap.
It's my fault.
That's cool. Hello, I am streaming now.
Everybody's online. All right.
The stream has
Burb.
begun.
All right.
Burb.
Host game. Wait, hold on. No, I forgot that. Load game. Alright. Thankfully, the game loads a lot faster now.
Did they change something?
Yeah, it was updated with like the new DLC alongside it.
Well, maybe I shall see better performance. Only time will tell.
I mean, it was mostly stable last time? I don't remember.
I mean, I crashed out like 3 times.
Okay.
Which wasn't entirely preferable.
Okay. Open for multiplayer. Server ID. All right. And all right, there's the server ID, so you should be able to get in now.
Right. Let's see.
How was your week, Joseph?
All right, we're back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
And my week has been well enough. Thank you for asking, my friend.
Awesome. Also, let's get that.
Nothing crazy.
Are you streaming, Joseph?
No. My PC dislikes this game enough as is without me splitting resources trying to do other tasks.
Gotcha.
I sent you an invite, side to the collab stream together thing, whatever it's called.
Let's see.
If you don't see it, just jump on my channel and you should be able to.
Here we go. All right.
Wolf.
Bless you.
Getting there.
And there we go.
Yay.
We did it. All right. Started to share chat.
Everyone post a pog in Rico's chat so that I can see
Pog.
that
Oh, no.
that it works.
Not the poggers.
Pog. I don't think there's many people. Let me see. I'm gonna laugh. Lol. Look at that.
Going to attempt that join again. We shall see.
All right.
Join via. Oh, that's right. We were having trouble last time, weren't we?
Yes, and
If
praying
it
that we
doesn't
don't
work,
continue to
there's
see
always hearts of iron. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Actually, I don't even know if I have that installed.
Oh, that'd take a while to get in.
I also don't know how much more stable that would be, considering it's from the same people.
Yeah,
Hearts of
you know,
Iron is
it's
older, so I
funny.
think it actually would function.
Maybe.
Possibly.
Maybe. Paradox isn't known for their amazing net code. Let me see.
Nah.
Nah, they're not.
I blame the Swedes.
Yeah, I do too.
A reasonable response.
Das bulb. I should get rid of Buckshot Roulette. I think I have it uninstalled.
That's a fun one. That being said, uninstalling it, if you're doing it for like space, it's not worth it. It's a very small file.
Yeah, that's true. It's just that, like, when I tried to do the multiplayer thing last time with it, it was all borked up. Like, it just didn't work. I forgot I was this very happy Mongolian-looking guy. Inanch of Karates.
Attempt 3.
Oh, you're getting in there. All right. I should also tweet that I'm doing this.
Advice Encyclopedia. Stop! I don't know. I don't want. There's so many. Why? Stop! The purple squares of wisdom keep popping up on the screen. I can't stop them. Go away. You are facing a chaotic secession. Random consequence will happen.
Oh, there we go. That time it did it.
I have one that opposes me. Who dares oppose?
Ah, there I am. The
Alright.
Nimans.
Go ahead and get in here. Meanwhile,
yeah.
I am the tiny subsidiary. I'm a tiny man.
I forgot where I'm at.
Oh, Tributary War.
Oh, I'm in the middle of a fight. Who am I fighting? Hold on,
Same.
I am fighting this guy. Tributary
Going back to this
War.
game, it's
Oh.
always like that. Just that initial, like, oh, I'm at war with someone. Why was I at war with
Yeah.
Oh, I'm absolutely kicking their butts, whatever it is. They have.
So am I.
They are quite dead.
you? Not doing so hot.
Prepare to die, and then embrace Christianity.
I joined someone else's war against them. I see.
I think that's probably Rico's.
Oh, you were. Yeah, you joined my war. High Chief.
Oh, yeah, because I'm up. Yup.
I think you're a bit lost, mate.
Oh.
I mean, I don't look lost. I just sound lost when you read my name.
Really quick, I appreciate that both of you guys have the exact same Twitter Twitter as you have Twitch. So
You're welcome.
I try to
Honestly,
keep
everywhere
it all,
I
like,
go, I try to
cohesive.
be. Yeah, I try to be the Rico wherever I go.
yeah, I try to
Usually,
too, but
I
like
don't run into trouble.
Cy Orion on Twitter was taken, so I'm Orion_Cy.
Yeah, that's why I have a 1 in my captain. Because everywhere I go, everyone already has that, and I was like, why?
It's such a normal
We did
name,
try to get
Captain
it.
Joseph.
Yeah, I've like, I don't know what I can do with Twitch on that, because Twitch, whenever I reached out to them, they never responded. They do not care. They're like, you're too small. We don't care about you. And I'm like, oh, okay. If you're not someone with a substantial
At least
following,
partner.
then like Twitch just does not give a rat's wet bum about what's going on with you.
Sorry, I was letting my mom know she was following a fear-mongering website. Oh, Abel. I'll tell you what.
Oh,
The
boy.
things I have dealt with the older generation when it comes to computers, websites. Oh,
What do
I
you
do not
mean
envy
not
your-
always
your
perfectly
battles.
sensible?
And my dad might as well think that Wi-Fi is black magic.
I mean, isn't it?
I mean, with a lot of the places I've seen on the web, maybe there's a shred of reason to that.
But how's it going, Abel? How's it going, Living Frost? Glad to have you guys hanging out.
Oh, Living Frost, my lord. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Abel, could you shout Living Frost out for me? You guys should check out Living Frost. He is a magnificent artiste and a streamer as well, so make sure you give him a follow and say hello. Man of God, Christian. Bless him as he has blessed us with glorious fellowship. And Cy Orion and Captain Joseph as well, who are hanging out with us on stream today. So we're all playing. We are playing Crusader Kings 3. So we are playing the Mongolians. We're over here, off in the Far East.
Yeah, how long until I'm
Right,
king of the steppe again?
What? The Holy Roman Empire is going on.
Hi, Jones.
Tuscan.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Apulias.
Hungary is looking mighty thick over there.
Wow. It is looking a little. What about the Cumans? They're spreading spice all over.
Yeah, they're
Tasty.
also split in half though. They've got something going on there.
Border-gore.
Yeah. That's the one bad thing about this game. I wish that they would figure out a way to implement an AI system that's like, hey, try to avoid border gore.
I only just realized I have a liege. I thought I was an independent.
No,
Are you a
I'm part of-
tributary?
The Great Liao.
Yeah, that's why I was
I-
temporarily your king for like 5 minutes whenever I randomly
Oh, that's
had
right.
He
control
used
of
to
Great Liao somehow.
rule the world.
I was king of the steppe, and I'm not entirely sure what had happened.
That was when
I
I
fought
ruled the
war.
world.
I beat, like, one city. I
I
literally captured one city, and then they were just like, "You are now king. You own the one actual city. It's not a tent. It's a building."
Yeah.
You're
You're king.
king.
I'm like, am I?
I was like, "Oh, what
King by
happened?"
property. I mean, that sounds about right, honestly.
I mean,
You know
yeah,
what
I guess when everyone lives in a tent, the man that owns a shack is king.
Who am I rizzing up right now? Sway Eula Mangus. Sorry, I'm trying to use common words.
He's trying to
Oh,
appeal
because
to
he's
the
trying to appeal to
Zoomers.
the young. The Zoomers, yeah. Oh, because I have a chaotic succession, and so I need somebody to not oppose.
Oh, yeah, how's my succession look? There's one person that opposes, so I'm stable. Good.
Bongong of Quingjil, my son.
Oh, that's who I'm trying to sway. Okay.
He's obedient.
Why are you
Who's
Nestorian?
not obedient?
Oh yeah, we're all Nestorian. That's why I was like, wait, what? I forgore. I can't believe it.
Bongong.
Bongong.
He's disobedient.
Oh yeah. that-
Obedience. He obeys no one. We're gonna fix that. We're trying to talk to Björk. Is that who we're talking to right now?
Björk. My goodness.
York.
Björk.
Hello, Bionic Coley. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Civ 6 on Switch. That's interesting. How does that work? Besides poorly.
War were declared. Let's see what we got here.
War were
your
declared.
Powerful vassal chieftain Bangang expects a council position. Do you want one? My son, Bangang.
I'm gonna go kick that army of theirs teeth in. I don't know what they were doing coming this close to my army.
Yeah, I played Civ 6 for a bit, and I thought it was cool. And then I kind of like lost interest shortly after, and then never touched it again.
I don't mind Civ 6, but the new one is like the new one's 7, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have not been impressed with what I have seen.
Hold on, let's get rid
To
of
say
all
the
of the
least.
culture and just kind of cram them together.
Yeah, it's.
Hope you didn't
Well, it's
want
one of those things
unicality
where-
in it.
I'm pretty certain that there was humankind that popped up, which is just a knockoff of them that started doing things differently. And then they looked at that and were like, let's copy our knockoff, except not do any of the stuff that made the knockoff that did things differently good and successful. And then just put a game out. And it's like, why? Why? You already had a formula that worked. I don't understand.
Honestly,
I've been wounded by animals.
there's
Wounded by
games
ants?
I've really liked, and then
Animals.
Then it
Oh.
changed, and I was like, why?
Yeah, well, it's
Declare
always
war. I could
it's always
play.
sad when you see a good game that like cut out its own niche and was doing well in it,
Hey, Fuzzy.
and then started chasing trends, and then dies because it was like I'm gonna be relevant.
Well, wasn't
man.
that like, isn't that the way of like YouTube and stuff too? Because like you'll have somebody who's like, oh, your content's great, it's really funny, and then they start trying to chase the algorithm.
We won the war.
Mhm.
Well, sometimes you have
We
to
did
chase
it.
the algorithm because it makes the content you were making functionally obsolete.
I mean, yeah, but it's more talking like the ones where like you have your niche that you found and you're doing well in it, and then you arbitrarily ruin it by pivoting to chase a popular trend,
Okay.
and then you never like you lose the soul that was your thing.
Yeah.
I get it.
Like it's like if you were a like those channels that go out and cook out in the wilds
Mm-hmm.
and post those. If one of those were to randomly be like, "What's up, guys? Today we're playing Fortnite," and then everyone left, and they're like, "What happened?" Well, it's like, what do you think happened? You can't pivot that hard and expect people to just still show up. It's
I
not
can
gonna.
demand that you become a tributary, just.
I mean, my lord, I respect you greatly. It would not end well for you.
Playing
you
Minecraft
can
in real
declare
life.
war on
Wow.
troops in Sarik.
You're building a house?
All the houses.
Oh no, a witch.
It
burger.
just came out. Give it a chance. I love all Civ games. They all have great things. Yeah, I mean, why does it say I have too
Civ
few
7?
spouses? Why am I Muslim again or Buddhist? What?
You
It didn't
probably
just come
accepted
out. It's been
the.
out for a few months now. Yeah, you probably did the thing again. Probably clicked through an event.
Because they ask. Your liege is just constantly asking you to convert.
Maybe I'm accidentally clicking. Glory to God. Now we're Christian again. Just keep getting the notification. You have too few spouses. I'm like, I have one. I have one spouse.
I mean, Command and Conquer and Civ are very different from each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, Command and Conquer was really good until it wasn't. But they went that path that Dawn of War did too, where they had like the single building that spouted out everything, and then you had kind of command units.
Well, the thing is, like the RTS genre has really been like you cannot do an RTS like you did back in the day. It's like it's been innovated to the point of exploding into a million billion subgenres.
Yeah,
some of which are more
just
like
make it like it was back in the day, but with like a fandom that everybody like. I would love to see a Star Wars Command and Conquer style game. Like that would have been awesome. But
that would be
kind of besides the older one, right?
Oh yeah, there's like the Empire at War.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that one wasn't.
They also haven't touched that in decades. And
honestly, the best grand strategy Star Wars was called Star Wars Rebellion, and it just doesn't run as well on the newer PCs. You still get it on Steam, but they haven't updated the net code or anything.
Oh, this guy's raiding my stuff. And he has more stuff, more dudes than I've got.
A travesty.
Where are you at? Are you fighting? Who is Conju? Why is
hello, Roki? Roki, that's the word.
Roki! Thank you for the lurk, Roki. Always good to see you, my dear battle sister. Total annihilation was peak. Yes, my child. Why are you out of bed?
Great Liao appears to be having some kind of
issue. These guys broke free.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm also now attacking the people that we were just fighting.
I kind of have.
So that'd probably be a good opportunity for you to grow, Rico.
Yeah, exploit the Civil War and try to take that region to your southwest.
Declare war. Invade kingdom, I can't do because I'm not exalted. Expand dominance. I'll do it. Raising the armies.
Oh, that's why it says I've got so many troops. There's a bunch of people I could call to my assistance. I can probably handle this by myself. These guys are still recovering
I'm
from
probably
that
gonna be
conflict.
okay. They're also fighting other people, so I don't know if they're gonna be solely focused on me, really.
Oh, so is this guy that I'm fighting. He also has.
Oh
he
my
has
gardener
3 wars
died.
going on. I'm glad. How fortuitous for me to invade while he already had 2 wars going on.
Recruit with her.
Alright, I need to like build up my yurt a bit better. Or something.
Eins Yurtizen? Let's go.
Mein Yurtenheimer.
Eins Yurtenheim. Ride, brothers. Ride to victory and call allies to the war. I could. But I don't really think I need to. As we ride into glorious battle once again.
My daughter is
Could
come of age.
increase.
And yeah.
More horsemen. I'm not gonna call you guys in unless it gets. Let's see. This guy, I need to.
One of those has been fulfilled. Glorious.
Yeah, my son is pretty unimpressive.
It happens. There's always one.
Sadly, I got 2. Spire conversion. No!
Caravan master.
Thanks, Dad.
Somebody help. The sophist.
I mean, fair. If your father randomly hits you with that, my son's not very impressive. It is probably a bit of a blow to your morale.
Yeah.
It's like, oh. Okay,
Grenader, how's it going? Thanks for joining us. Yeah, hopefully my third son will be good.
Well, hopefully I'll have one son that's not a disappointment. Demand career.
Hello, audio runner.
Decline on every.
Every front, and I have no choice but to decline because declining is necessary. How dare. Let me
He's
just be
already
honest.
been sabotaged.
So immediate was your disposition towards me. I can't believe it. I am a master debater. Gain piety. A good heretic burning is in order. Yes. Burn the heretic. Burn the heretic.
Moly, how many of it? He just lost his entire
Burn
army.
heretic.
The guy I'm fighting has 2 soldiers now.
Oh, and now I have to sound like King Candy for 2 minutes. This is ridiculous. I can't even begin to understand why you would want this.
I want candy.
It's good. It's a good song. I've heard it before. Let's see, as we pass through the market and Kadayan Mongols. Oh, that's a difficult one to say. We hear a loud yell and stumble into an ongoing tussle between 2 men tightly observed by a group of people. I don't think we're gonna choose it. Progress. Yes. Time to go. I can get used to that. That's fine. We found the magical tree. That's impressive, right? I'm sorry, zombie. It's only for another minute or so. It'll be over soon, okay? You just gotta be patient. I wish for my lands to prosper. Ah. Blessing of fertility for 10 years.
Zombie Kill Noobs, how's it going? Thanks for joining us.
Don't worry about that, Ralph.
Hey, so Rico, can
Yes,
I?
my lord.
Hold on, let's see. Can I actually call you in? Because I would like to. Would I be able to call you into a war against the guy that you're already fighting?
Possibly. I guess it would only affect things if, we were fighting for the same territory.
Yeah, we are not.
Then I guess it's fine. Give it a shot.
All right, sure. Why not? What could I lose? All right, call
Yes, you
you.
war.
Call to war. I can't because you're already fighting. Joseph.
I'm also fighting someone.
Well, great.
Well, if you hold on just a minute, I think this war won't last very long.
True, mine's
there we
also already most of the way over, so...
I'm just high-pitched. I hope you guys
All
are
right.
happy.
If you can at least distract him enough and kill every single one of his guys, then I think I won't even need.
who
Ex-
you
You really won't. He's over there kind of piddling on my territory. Actually, I need to go fight him.
Are you fighting COVID or whatever they are?
Yes, I
called?
am.
Okay, I have to finish fighting the Khanate of Kosho to the south.
All right.
Once I'm done there, I can send my hordes your direction and try to tear them up if you need some help.
All right.
Bare minimum, if you can't bring me into the war, I can start raiding and pillaging his back lines.
Yeah, that also
Maybe
works.
Oh, the Emperor, brothers.
Yeah, perhaps that will draw off some of his forces, or at the very least stop him from replenishing.
Yeah, we'll see if I need any assistance. Also, I really should get some torchbearers. They're pretty cheap, actually.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. And when you're fighting as nomadic peoples, like,
Yeah.
I can see the appeal.
I have
Ooh,
become
wait, that's
malnourished.
castle holding. If I take that, I could become not nomadic.
I don't wish to be strong. Oh, audio runner, thank you for blessing the stream. I forgot I'm not King Candy anymore. It's okay.
And way to use your Kindle as a
That's
second
armies?
monitor. Oh, that's cool. A second monitor. I don't know if I could live without a second monitor at this point. I've got 3, actually.
I have any lifestyle experience. Oh, while I was looking away, my army got ambushed and I died. Fantastic.
Oh. My lord.
You know, I love that we have to have a
That was
special unit for dudes that hold a torch.
Yeah, it's literally just a cavalry unit that rides up with torches and starts lighting stuff on fire.
Yeah.
Legitimacy lost. Allied combatants slain.
I think they were a thing back in like the Age of Empire games too. If you played the Mongols, you had like a siege unit that was literally just light cavalry that had torches and would run up and start chucking torches at buildings.
It kind of makes more sense for like an RTS, but when it's as abstract as it is here, you'd think that the dudes could just have like a stick covered with a rag and oil. It just in their pack, you know?
You would think.
Yeah.
It kind of implies that the torchbearers here have nothing else. It's like in combat, they would have to go
My
up to
entire
dudes and hit
horde
them with a
wiped out?
flaming club.
Apparently.
Yeah. I mean, what is a torch if not just a club that you've lit on fire?
Exactly.
Empty council positions. Oh.
Like every other
Ngung ngung.
like siege unit is something like a catapult. Something that they probably
Yeah.
actually have to like build on the site.
All right, there we go.
Please
So we've
finish
done
siege.
that.
Finish siege. At least. Like all his army is coming up to fight me right now.
Raise all men at arms here. Why are we not rebuilding? It says I have 879.
Welcome back from Edge.
Okay, so I'm no longer in a war. If you want to see if you can call me into.
All right, hold on. I'm just gonna pause it to make sure because this is getting a little. Where you? There you at? All right. Call to war. There we go. All right, unpausing. Thank you.
Yep, let me gather my men.
Oop, oh, they're gonna catch me.
Where are you? Okay.
Hood Lamut, how's it going?
I'm not gonna convert again, you disgusting behavior. You can back off from me.
Fool me
Have you conquered
twice.
the Holy Roman Empire? No, we're over in Mongolia, right?
Yeah, that
The
would
Holy
be
Roman
quite
Empire is doing
large.
just fine. But we have done it, if that's your question, Hood. How are you doing, by the way, brother?
I wish that I could arrive in time to assist you in that battle, but I shall not
Yeah.
arrive in time. I shall avenge you, though.
I appreciate it.
As there are 2,564 men coming in his direction on horseback that are somewhat miffed at missing the opportunity for violence.
Oh, they'll get there, Phil.
Oh yeah,
The opportunity for battle.
our units are significantly larger and more professionalized than his are, so it will
I'm
be.
still mustering the troops,
Yeah,
apparently.
thanks for
it'll be
popping in.
quite rough. I thought Ketuyu said Kentucky for a second. I was like, wait, what?
Kentucky.
It's like, I know I
Oh,
must be reading that wrong.
Kentucky.
Look how he flees from me.
Kentucky.
Howard. He flees to Kentucky to hide.
Getting good at these games really just takes a lot of failure.
And
Yes,
also
yes,
an
this
excessive
particular
amount of like micromanagement half the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hood, there's not a massively well organized, tutorial for this game in first.
Yeah, if you want to learn about this game, you're far better off going to like YouTube or somewhere to
Yeah.
watch people play this game that have like
Yes.
10,000 hours on it.
Like I
because
watched
the
so much
tutorials
Arumba
are
before I actually
useless.
tried playing U4, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like,
U5
just
coming
jumping
out
into
though.
This game is brutal.
GTA 6 better watch out. EU5's coming out.
Oh dear.
I actually need help in this fight. Is there anybody I can call into the battle?
You can call me in
Yeah,
if you'd
you're
like,
busy.
but I have very few men.
You're busy.
Oh, that degenerate. Doing that while I'm already in a war. I'll kill you, sir. When I'm done.
I'll kill you.
I'll make you die for your country, you horrible scum!
He'll definitely be having a bad time once we We figured the situation out.
Yeah, I'm with you, Abel. I love empire building games or conquest games. They're a lot of fun.
I really should
Are
be
you
able
guys
to
drawing him
demand
away
that they
from me?
convert.
I feel like as a kid, I wanted a game like Crusader Kings and EU4 and all that for so long, but I never started playing them until Civ 5 in 2010.
Yep.
Does anyone have eyes on where that army went? Because I don't have eyes.
They're
over
going
here.
to Kulbarid Nyamos. They're heading over to, where you guys are. Actually, who's
there.
this?
I just saw him go east.
They're busy.
Veteran of
say,
the
just-
They're
Skeleton
meeting
War.
up with each other.
Sounds like a Blue Oyster Cult song.
My daughter
Yep.
has been taken prisoner. Oh, probably because she
I'm
went off
back.
and
I'm
married
back
that
again.
fellow. That's unfortunate. If they kill my daughter, I will behead every man in their family.
They're
Good.
meeting up.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Veteran
have
of the
more
Psychic
troops
Wars.
than I do. All right, yeah, their whole army is sitting over here on the one I took.
How
I'm
many
gonna use
troops
to
is it?
kill 'em. 1900.
1900, I can probably win.
Dude wants a white piece. No! I insist
No white
on
piece.
victory.
Oh, they're heading my way now.
I am also heading your way.
Is that you? Army of
2500.
Chorus?
Yep, that's me.
Yes. They're going to come to me to fight. Are we hostile towards each other? Yeah, we're hostile towards each other. Why are we hostile?
Yo, I
Technically,
love that I'm
yes.
about to
We're
get the-
not enemies, but we are hostile.
I'm getting in my lifestyle tree, I'm getting the trait Architect. The irony.
That is pretty funny, I won't lie.
Now, where are they going to go from here? They're going to head up to me? No, they're going to try and besiege Bogdid. If you want to head there and sack them.
Ogden?
Bogdid.
Oh, I was thinking we were in Wisconsin for a
them.
second.
I will probably win the battle, it says.
Never tell me the odds.
I shall simply believe that my men will most assuredly win. If they don't, I shall kill their horses. So,
Search for the physician.
would not be advisable for them.
I know, Ogden is in Illinois. What was I thinking of in
Think you can
Wisconsin?
beat him?
Yeah, I've got a decent enough chance of winning. It depends, once I'm a little closer, because I don't have sight
All
of them.
right.
So I can't see the projection.
I'm doing pretty well on occupations here.
If you come to me, you're going to end up in a fight. We're hostile to each other.
Oh, yeah, let me let you sally forth first. Alright, I'm gonna go take.
He's falling back to a river crossing.
You know, I love that there is a military term, a maneuver, that is as
Dagnabbit.
lovely as Sally.
Sally forth.
Filthy animals raiding me while my armies are away.
To battle, my lord.
Queen
To battle.
Gil. I should remember that. I've already captured that city
I hate
once
that it will
before,
say a
you
country has
filthy
a vastly
animals.
inferior army to me, but because it has strong allies, they end up destroying me, so I can never gauge if I win a war. Well, you can see if they have allies, and sometimes you can destroy them before they meet up. You know what I mean? If you can get in there and destroy their main forces and kind of wipe them out as they're gathering, that's the ticket.
Yeah.
Hey, whose army is this? Guchagud.
Not me. I've only got the Colorus army.
Trying to sack my capital. I see what's going on here.
If they quit running from me, it'd be lovely, but
I'm
they're
gonna take this one.
cowards.
Who's charging in to fight me right now? Why are we fighting?
They just keep running. I hate when the AI does this.
Great. This army of 300 just beat my army of like... Oh wait. Yeah, they just beat my army of like 1,000.
Really? And what's their build? What's their setup?
Don't know.
Probably elite forces only.
That's cool. I'm not gonna win this fight. That was all my troops. This war is over for me. If you guys want to join it when you're done, I'd appreciate it, but no big deal.
Yeah, I'm at 53%. I am honestly not that far from winning, I don't think.
I've lost track of that army I was chasing. They've been running away from me the whole time. They disappeared up into Greater Liao.
I'll let you know if they circle back.
Like
Yeah,
they weren't even like my enemy. They were just somebody who's like, you know, they were just hostile to me. And they ran in there and smashed my whole army to pieces. I can't believe it.
Maybe they can just be distracted enough, and then you could still take all the stuff you're looking to occupy.
I mean, you can't siege now anymore unless your forces are greater than the garrison.
I mean, I think even 600 should be fine. Or however many you've got, it's probably all right. You know, oh wait, no, you've only got 51.
Yeah,
Wow.
They completely decimated my army. It was like 300 troops to my 1,100, and they just destroyed us. I don't understand how, but that's okay.
There they are. I see them.
Yeah, there.
I'm glad I turned and started going the other direction. I'm actually moving towards them now.
Let's see. Explore cultures. Learning 12.
Though it certainly doesn't feel like I have an army that is made up exclusively of men on horseback. With how slow they get around sometimes.
Stargaze. He's stargazing. He's building sheep, right? Well, we're just gonna sit over here. I got a whole lot of nothing going on.
Well,
I'm
I'm
going to let you
blocking
guys
their
fight
army,
that war.
but they're not willing to cross this river, and I'm not willing to cross it either. So we're just kind of sitting and staring at each other.
How's your proxy army coming along? It was destroyed. Completely destroyed somehow against people I wasn't even fighting. So that's fine. But what are you gonna do? Let's see.
On the
we need
move again.
Inheritable.
That was perfect timing. I just started moving my troops to the west as well as they started. I could not have timed that better.
Indeed.
Oh man, there's a woman here that's a genius, but she's lowborn. Ugh.
Take her anyway.
Going for my second son? Sure. You know what? Why not? He'll lose 100 prestige. Big deal. We're only a count.
My son is 18. There you go. She seems nice. Not gonna hurt me. So my army. Are you talking about the game you were playing or the 40k army you said you had a proxy of? I'm talking about the current game we're playing.
You're welcome for taking my
I'm
Stargazer.
not sure what you mean by proxy in Warhammer 40k.
I wonder. I'm gonna have to go to your territory for a bit to resupply because I am running low.
Alright, I appreciate you hanging around.
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm basically just
Yeah, you're
kind
running
of serving
defense.
as a large screen for you because if they try to get to you, if I'm close by, like it's gonna go real bad for them.
Yeah, they're moving west. You could intercept them pretty easy.
What territory?
I'm about to
That
finish this
was the one I was gonna
occupation.
take.
That may be enough. I only need 22%.
Yeah, I'm heading to Uznur to resupply.
Uznur.
Uznur. Oh, the
refill some
murder scheme
soldiers
against me
there.
has been abandoned. Glorious.
Good.
I don't know why they were planning to murder me to begin with, but
I could use. I have several disloyal now.
there we go. We're getting supplies again. And I can refill the men that I
Sweet.
lost to attrition. Good stuff.
All right, we win. Thank you very much, Joseph.
Of course.
Okay, I need help. I
Sure.
need
Yeah, call
help.
me in. I don't have many guys, but I can help.
I need to take the territory called Gurid Karatis. That's the one I need to take, and he's wiped out my forces. I have nobody.
Okay.
Yeah, you wanna just like fight their army, Joseph, because it's right there.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, it's the same people.
Yeah, exactly.
It is.
Ooh, hold up. I can't attack them right now. If I attack them right now, there's a good chance
Honestly,
I will
if
not
we
win.
take that capital or that territory I need to take, then that will.
I mean, I can continue just being a blocking force for you guys, because they've got to go... they're actually going to make an attempt. They're
Oh,
attempting to
Living Frost,
dislodge my
yeah.
position.
So I have the Heavenly Legion, which I've got a few models, a few minifigs I need to put together and paint. I'm gonna make them the Heavenly Legion.
Alright, I'm gonna
Technically,
try and
we're
get
a
over
renegade
there.
faction.
See if that could help. I don't know if I can get there in time.
This is not spectacular, but we're gonna win.
Okay.
Just down to sheer numbers.
All right. Nice.
They had a big advantage just due to how low my supplies were, but yeah, we got them.
All right. So I could occupy their capital, Rico, or do you want me to come down there and help?
I need to take the territory I'm trying to claim, otherwise my war score
Oh, right, yes.
keep ticking in the wrong direction.
Good point.
I've shattered their main force and it's splintered into two groups now. They lost like a third of their troops.
Is it just sitting where your guys are right now?
Yeah, well, that's my force, and I'm in a spot where wait, hold on. Who's this for? Who am I being called into a war for now? Did one of you request me?
I imagine that'd be Rico.
No,
I
this
did.
is-
Yeah, you're fighting for me.
Well, no, I've got another one that just came
Oh.
in.
Oh.
I guess
Wasn't
I'll
me?
accept it for now. I don't know who that's for or against right now, but we'll figure it out. Come on, enough scheming. I swear I'm gonna have to execute some people whenever all this warring is done.
All these armies are sitting on my territory that I want to take.
Okay, I'm heading that way. I finally got my supplies sorted. Actually, hold on. There's an army of theirs over there trying to go for your capital, so I'll wheel about and go deal with them.
War were declared.
'Cause if I can just keep crushing half of their army while it's separated from the rest of its force, like they'll never be able to get enough troops together to actually do anything to you guys.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm sending my dudes down to help Rico. Wait, why did my dudes split? What's this?
I don't
This
know.
is one of the people we're at war with.
Oh wait,
Who
all
we
the
fighting?
armies
Oh,
are
no. Oh, that
doubled.
was weird.
Wait, now they're not. That was weird. They were doubled.
Yeah,
That was strange.
why is that happening?
If you posted any of them in your Discord, would love to see how you painted them. I have not, because I haven't painted them yet. I have it all planned out. I have the supplies. It was just, we got a baby on the way, and trying to schedule everything that I want to do has been difficult. But I will do it. I will do it.
Only enough time for one baby, and it has to be the real one, not the
Yes.
Warhammer figs.
The place I'm sieging right now, that's what I need to do.
Yeah.
If there's half their army getting pulled
I'm
in to fight with
helping.
me again, that's gonna end poorly for them.
Die. Thank
Someone's
you for the
plotting to
help.
kill me.
Finally, assistance. Glorious.
I am ripping and tearing, my lord.
The tearing and the ripping.
Indeed. And leveling up my stewardship while doing so.
Glorious. Wait, who? Your son can marry. Alright, well, son. Let's see, inheritable again. The beautiful people.
Okay, well that's 600 of their troops completely gone. They've raised another group. I'm wondering. I'm trying to keep track of which armies are for which wars that I'm fighting. Too many people.
A witch war.
I'm
Oh, there's a
fighting
genius, but she's a dwarf and she's also 45. That's not gonna
If I can get there before they can finish their muster, I can probably shatter that army before it becomes an issue. Just a question of, can I arrive in time?
That is the question.
I don't think I will. Yeah, they'll finish their gathering before me.
Joseph's over here putting in the real work.
Yeah, real MVP here.
I'm the one with the large military force, so I'm just trying to utilize it as best I can to be a battering ram. If I can keep their forces shattered, it doesn't matter that your guys' armies are smaller. If you can siege down the targets while I'm just cracking their army open.
How do you move your capital?
I don't know. I haven't tried.
Like, you mean the nomadic sort of thing?
Yeah.
I'm not exactly certain.
Let's see.
You're trying to fall back into my territory. That's a
Grand
bold
Tournament
strategy,
of
Cotton.
Gonna get a fight with a hostile army here.
Domain.
Get back here, cowards. Stop running.
Howard!
And they're gonna reinforce.
Ooh,
That's not good.
Perfect. They got pulled into a fight with the guys that were already there.
Oh, that's not good.
So that buys me time to catch up.
That's very not good. We were so close. That sucks a lot.
Did we almost win it?
We were so close. They
Hit us.
snuck in.
Dang it.
Was that even a?
Joseph, I need you to...
Who even was that?
I'm surprised. I didn't even know I lost a fight.
Wait, what happened?
He came down from the north and killed us.
That
And
sounds
stopped
like
us from sieging. I need you over here to siege, I guess.
Oh, I'm gonna step away for just a second. No need to pause or anything.
Okay, I'll turn my army around. I didn't know he had more troops.
I don't know where those came from, honestly. Looks like it was his ally. Buy you a better translation. War is tough. Thanks for the lurk, Living Frost. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, come on. This is 3 whole armies that I have lost to this fight.
What is going on there that says
And I don't know why they're so difficult. Like, we outnumbered them too.
Oh wait, hold on.
My
Is it
troop quality?
is it the Telman?
It's the blue shield folk. They're over there running amok.
Oh yeah.
Someone's plotted against me.
I see what's going on then.
Exhibition of witchcraft.
just do all we can to raise the troops. Crusader in the realm of theology give me a great appreciation for God's representatives on earth. All right, let's see what we got here. So I need to have so few troops left. Funny, because I won the other wars so decisively. I don't understand why this one's giving me so much trouble when I outmatched them so well.
Yeah, sorry that I convinced you to go into a war that would be this stupid.
I didn't think it was gonna. Not your fault. I didn't think it was gonna be like this. I thought for sure victory would be mine, and I was incorrect. I was incorrect.
So if I gather
Enlarge my yurt.
I have like my entire.
Okay, so who do I need to hit first?
We need to hit the Gurid curates. We need to hit this territory and take it. Otherwise,
How do you ping?
war scores keep going up.
Okay. Well, I was asking that just because I can see at least 2 enemy armies.
Dusty disciple, my lord.
Hello, Dusty Disciple.
I appreciate you. I really do. I appreciate you being here.
Okay, I've gathered my troops together. I am on the way. Do I need to hit the guys that are sieging the southern one first, or should I go straight for Gurid?
You could if you think you can take them out, but they're the ones who wiped out our army, and they're wiping out. Well, you know what? Now they're sitting on that territory. Dang.
I am fairly certain I can beat them.
Okay, I would say
I'm
we
fairly
need to
certain I
take
could beat
the
either
one we
army.
have.
So
I
go
can
for
run
the.
what's left of.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna
What's
say
the
go
goal?
for the territory I need to take.
Okay.
We need to take that. It's got 1,000 troops sitting on it.
Yeah, I can definitely beat them. That I'm not worried about. That army is not a threat.
I'm on my way.
Especially because it looks like they're already on the run from the Telman.
Kind of a master.
The Telman are sieging Gurid now.
Gurid. Keeper of the horse.
I'm catching up to that force. I'm gonna crush them. That'll hopefully get you some breathing space on that war score.
Of course, they're sitting on that territory now. I don't even know who that is. Another hostile army.
Yeah. That's why I shifted to go after this army instead. If I can get there. There we go.
Oh, the Crusades!
The Crusades, that doesn't really concern us right now.
How do we even know that's happening?
I don't know.
Good question. Emissaries from Europe.
They bring us all the
How am
important
I
news.
losing this many men fighting this.
That's
Like,
what I'm
we're as
saying,
far
I
away
was
from the
fighting-
Holy Land
I
as
was
the Holy
fighting those
Land is
guys
from,
and
like,
they were
West
crushed.
Africa.
Terrible. Terrible.
Yeah, the game's definitely partaking
this
in
war.
some really, even in the middle, that's absolutely ridiculous that they can call for an end of a war while they're being.
It's because the
in a
war
battle.
score just went up there, and they just took $69 I don't have.
Ugh. I'm sorry, man.
It's okay.
I just
That
couldn't
is how this
get
game
to them.
rolls sometimes. I'm in debt. Thank you. I know.
I'm in danger.
All right. Let's see. How am I gonna do?
No, I'm gonna cease paying
Get
tribute.
out of debt somehow. Demand tributaries.
And I can get myself a duchy. Heck yeah. Everything's coming up. Aaron ties. Oh. And he declared war on me. Retaliation war. What happens when I surrender? Oh, that sucks. But you know, honestly, well. Hey, Joseph. Could you-
I've already gotten into another war. Hold
Oh.
on, I'm having to piece my territory back together.
Hmm.
The battle is fierce.
This sucks. I lose some prestige, which is bad, but I also lose 1,800 of my, honestly, it's probably worth it just to become a duke. In the long term,
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna surrender.
I have more tributaries, but they're.
Now I can actually have counts doing stuff. Who's? This guy's besieging me.
I have 2 opposing.
Oop, now I'm,
I'm gonna sway Gur here. Gur, you must join me. Why? You have to join me. My fractured kingdom.
Man, this dude's trying to raid my province, and there's only one loot to get from here. Literally a singular loot. And not even the musical instrument. Musical instrument.
You're attacking one of my tributaries.
I don't know why you made them a tributary. They didn't exist a moment ago. I would not tributary any of these people over here. They're all my former territories, and I intend to take them back whether they like it or not.
I don't know which one you're talking about, actually. It just gave me a notification that you were tributarying or attacking one of the people paying me right now.
Don't get payment from any of the Nymans over here, as they are all on the chopping block.
Well, they haven't declared. They asked me to defend them or anything. They're just like they're paying.
I'd
me.
imagine no messengers can get out, as they're basically just being slaughtered the moment they try to do anything right now.
Siege. Call for an assembly. Master the art of command. I have a learning perk. Language success, cultural fascination. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm
Begun
in
building
debt.
churches. I settled down, by the way. I'm no longer nomadic.
Really?
That's why
Okay.
I'm over here. That's why I'm all over here piecing things back together.
All right.
How do you settle down?
You gotta have a territory that has like an actual settlement on it.
I'm on my way. Can't settle down.
You gotta conquer a territory that has one, and then you just settle into it. Become king.
Yep, pretty much is what it seems like. Utilize that holding.
Hello, Liao. Thanks for the lurk.
Hey, Liao. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for the lurk, Liao, too. Always good to see you, dear. Welcome in. I'm in danger. Where's my... Nomadic Mongolia. It's a little rough. I gained some herd. Alright. I still want to know how you move your settlements. Enjoying hunts, but I'm not going to do it. Council. Cultural reformations, gaining piety. I think we're okay there.
Let those guys get out of the way, and then we'll move in and start our siege. If they ever leave that province, my goodness. It's been long enough.
Bongang, I need more taxes. Come on.
Apparently I am a different name altogether now for my people. So we're now Bulagun.
Bulagun.
Yup, apparently settling down, that's what we decided to name ourselves.
And that is your last name.
Is it?
Yeah.
I suppose that makes more sense then.
Now, how do I change the type of troop there? Do I have to destroy it? Name a station. Put you there. Recruit from subjects. Armored footmen. Interesting. All right, well, I need money for that. We're just going to reduce that so I can make a little bit more money and get out of debt a little bit faster.
Also, apparently it was terribly profitable to settle down because it gave me 2,000 gold right out the gate.
Yeah.
Well, dang, how do I want to settle down?
It sucks when you're small like this. Like
So it converts your horses. However many horses you have, it just automatically converts it. I had like 7,000 and it translated over into over 2,000 gold.
So how much money are you making then?
I'm losing 11.7 right now.
Yeah,
so
that'd do it.
Yeah, well, that's because I gotta get an economy spun up over here now.
Yeah.
So we're working on that.
Hello, Varkon.
Varkon, how was your stream earlier? I was lurking for you, brother.
Also, why I'm invading all of my neighbors to just feudalize their territories.
Feudalize
Faster
me,
than
Captain.
building cities.
It keeps trying to get me to convert. Grr was swayed.
Grr.
We're still swaying him though. Of course, Varkon. Of course. This is my honor, my lord. Do either of you have a lot of money and want to send me some? Because I'm in debt by 85.
I only have 34.
I mean, I've got money, but I need my money right now just because I am in a state of bleeding economy. So mine's more functioning as a as a stopgap.
Like everyone,
built.
everyone in your country is just wondering how you can have economy without it being entirely about goats.
Yeah, they're like, wait, we aren't moving around anymore and just living off of horses? And I'm like, no.
No.
Gotta figure things out, guys. Come on, quick. We're running out of money.
Heard that,
See, this is
Europa
progress.
Universalis 5 is coming out soon. That's probably a game you and Joseph would like. Probably.
Dude,
Maybe
U5's
it's
gonna be... Okay. I hope it's good. I've been burned. I've been burned before. But, I'm optimistic.
I mean, with most of these games, they come out very, very vanilla. They're basically a map painter at the beginning, and then they start adding in things that put more flavor to the game as it becomes interesting. This is right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, what was it? Imperator Rome. Imperator Rome was literally, it was just a map.
Ugh.
Half the dynamics didn't work, and I think now it's better, but I
Yeah.
haven't touched it since I
Like, they
was-
abandoned it, but there was enough of a following that they were kind of like, okay, let's at least clean it up a bit. We're not going to support it anymore, but we can at least deal, you know? Which I don't know. I played that game and it's kind of like, it never felt good to me. Like, it wasn't bad, but it didn't feel right.
Yeah, it definitely could have used some improvement. I have no idea how to migrate my capital. How do you do it?
I think go to, well, the migrate button. So you see the little,
Where's that?
at the very bottom, there's a little carriage with like the wheel kind of down there next to the thunderstorm.
Oh.
So it's like, I think you just can't migrate in your own realm. So you're actually boxed in, I think.
I can migrate up.
Oh, well,
Ability 22. What does migrating do, though, if I migrate out of my realm?
you want to go somewhere that has better fertility. Man, none of my
do it
children are
over
very
here.
good. Oh wow, he's got good diplomacy.
Right now, all the territory around me is basically just in a state of like, I'm getting around to you 1 second. I will have all this territory back. I will piece back my kingdom.
All right, but yeah, as
Can't
far
really migrate
as
anywhere.
like, hold on, so as far as like Paradox games and their release, I feel like Crusader Kings 3 was the most complete. Like, I feel like it was pretty together.
Yeah.
Where something like
Paint the map with the blood of your enemies, my lord? Indeed, indeed. brother.
Welcome back,
I mean, my
Apple.
That's how it
concern,
goes.
my concern is if it pulls like what happened with the Victoria game.
That's yeah.
Like the new one came out, it was shoddily put together, and every time I ever tried turning it on, even on this PC, it runs my PC like I'm trying to mine for Bitcoin or something, even on the lowest graphics setting.
Yeah,
So
it's
that's my concern with basically any new game that comes out from these guys right now. It's just, it's going to be an unoptimized, broken mess of code.
Yep.
yeah. I like Victoria 3, but it doesn't quite hit the same way. And also, it does feel, and something about it does feel a little weird. Like there's just not quite
Yeah, it's not
Something-
quite there.
like there's like little things that are just kind of off with it. That kind of like the warfare, which is. It's like they want to minimize warfare, but at the same time, that's kind of like, yeah, it's more of an economics thing. and that's good. That makes sense. But it was like the mechanic was so. I don't even know how to describe
Welcome
it.
back, Abel.
Like it just didn't feel impactful.
Yeah.
Like it was minimized
there's
too
a lot
much.
of- Like I think the original RTS games were kind of like I liked how Dawn of War, the original Dawn of War kind of did it where you had like the campaign maps and you would choose and you would drop in and you would do like a whole big old battle, or the Total War games, I guess, were a little bit better. Like Shogun Total War 2. That one was pretty amazing.
I mean, that one's still a very good game to this day.
It's hard to beat that kind of thing. Whereas Paradox, I feel like they tend to go really complicated. Like every one of their updates and one of their expansions drastically changed the game, almost to a point to where you have to relearn it over again. You know what I mean?
It does feel
it's-
like that with becoming a nomad. It's like they add a whole different way of playing the game, but for only really for certain people. Yeah. Like you very easily could just not deal with any of this stuff.
Very easy.
I mean, look at me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you actively worked against it.
Yeah, I've settled back down because I was like, I know how to run a settled kingdom. This whole being on horseback thing is weird, and I don't know what's going on all that well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in my mind, I'm still in the mindset that that's kind of a goal to become a nomad, but in reality, that shouldn't be the way you think of it. Because like, I feel that's what most people think, though.
Mm-hmm. Well, this chaotic succession thing. All right, I finally have 1,000 troops again, but
Yeah, chaotic succession is difficult.
they're not very good. I don't know how to improve my troops. That's a question. Nomad Lancers. Well, I need money to do it. I go to war with anybody.
Like there are definitely ways that you could play this whole game very optimally as a nomad.
Yeah.
Like actually conquer the world, as the Mongols probably. Yeah, I mean, there were just some things about Victoria that just didn't feel quite pieced together. I'd say, in contrast, the CK3, which did feel very like, all right, this is actually working. So, like, I really do wonder what how the DLC will work. And I think that's another thing with Victoria, is that the DLC for that doesn't really feel quite still doesn't quite feel full.
Yeah.
Like there's something like I think there's not really too much unique about a given country. Like EU4 is good about creating the illusion that every country is different, even though it's really just a series of buffs.
Yes. Well, it's like Hearts of Iron 4, where, I mean, really the problem I run into in all of the Paradox games, the worst problem is the AI. Like, they are relentlessly stupid as your ally, and I'm viciously targeting as your enemy. Like, in Hearts of Iron 4, for example, I've played as, like, Brazil. Didn't join any faction, and pretty much all three major factions, like the Allies, the Communists, and the Fascists, all decided that I was public enemy number one when the war kicked off and invaded me immediately. I was like, well why?
Yeah, how did that even happen? That's weird.
Well,
Yeah,
and it
does that every time.
I mean, well, I had a perfect one that is literally, I think, my review on Hoi 4 to this day on Steam, which is just a rundown of what happened, where I played Italy, ended up becoming democratic Italy, joined the Allies, helped beat, Germany, helped beat the Soviets, and then, like, as we're getting towards the end of the game, they managed to trigger that event where the king of, at that point, fascist Ethiopia in exile managed to convince the Allies that they needed to stop everything. Biggest priority, destroy our ally, democratic Italy. And I was dogpiled by the entire rest of the Allies because a literal fascist king from a third world country that had not been in his country in like over a decade at that point managed to be like, you guys should fight your most valuable ally.
Yep.
I was just like, what? What do you mean?
Somebody help.
Yeah, I was beside myself. I was like, what?
Hmm.
I don't get it. The game is, it's one of those ones where it's like, it almost feels like you gotta play it with other people. But if you play it with other people, it's also like, okay, well, this is going to turn into 10 years to get anywhere in this game.
Yeah. I mean, the real issue, like, it's also with, they do that same thing in Stellaris.
Yes.
Like, you get so targeted in those games. It's funny, but at the same time, you're like, oh, you have to just expect it to happen, basically.
Yeah, well, and there's also just the fact that you always, like, you have to get mods if you don't want the game to have the AI just cheat like nobody's business from the start to finish, because
Guys, I'm almost out of debt.
that's how they do it in the game. Like, that's how they program difficulty in a lot of their games. It's just, the higher the difficulty, the more the AI is permitted to cheat.
Yeah.
It's like, but why? Why?
Why?
I don't understand. Why?
But what? My son can marry.
It, like, I feel like every game that they make is, in my head, a game that I so desperately want and would absolutely love to death. And in practice, it is consistently just like, I have been let down again. It happened once again, my lord. Please send help.
Someone, please. Or
Anybody?
religion.
Please, I beg of you.
I beg of you, help.
Please.
Gur has been swayed again. All right, cool. You're still against my succession. We got 2. Oh, 6 more coins. And I'm out of debt. Oh man. Yeah, exactly, Abel. You know, I would like a Fallout game where it's co-op and it goes across the entire United States, maybe even across the ocean into China, where you guys can build bases and stuff like that and like explore the entire wasteland from end to end, even like build factions and stuff and like hire NPCs to like advance, like maybe even build an army. That would be so cool, like a Brotherhood of Steel army.
So
Yeah.
there is a very good mod in Hearts of Iron where you can, in the Fallout world.
Yeah. And it would be cool, but instead, you know, we got the MMOs, which aren't as
Yeah.
good. You know what I mean? The only exception, I would say, a good one is probably the Old Republic, but even then, when you play it, you just kind of want another Old Republic game. You know what I mean? You don't
Yeah.
want the MMO as much. I can declare war. Oh.
Yeah, I've never, like, I'm not big on MMOs, but I love games that are just, cooperatives. I feel like a lot of the time whenever they get into MMOs area, they start doing some weird stuff with their games a lot of the time. It's like, but why? You didn't have to do that.
Why is my
Eh,
prestige -4? It's
I
because I
am
lost that war.
steadily slowing my financial bleed now that I've got 4 cities settled down. Now I just need to figure out how to break off from
It's
the
like you can
Naiman
declare
culture.
war, but you can't. Alright, my money is finally in the positive, and my prestige is finally at 0 again. Look at us moving up in the world. Woohoo!
Look at us. Who'd have thought?
Who would have thought that we'd be here at this moment,
Slowly in recovery.
rising up after that horrible defeat, which honestly didn't make a lot of sense, but that's okay. What's
Oh, Tengriism? That is the, that's like the religion of the Mongols. It's like the worship of the sky or something, essentially.
the sky?
It is. It's very
That's
peculiar.
when you're holding.
Who is this guy? Why have I had you prisoner for 12 years?
That's not something you ever want to hear.
I'm gonna
Say
go to
what
war
you-
with the guy, and I'm gonna need you guys to help.
Okay, I will try and help shortly.
Yeah, I
Let me
will
know when
release
you're
that
ready,
fellow.
and then I'll declare war.
Okay, let me. My lord, I don't know how much I can finance a war, but I can try.
Well, if we're quick, it won't have to be terrible. Okay, the herbalist trade. Sweet.
Damn it.
Okay, I see.
All right, I guess you could call me in any time. I don't have many guys.
I also can be called in. Like I said, my army isn't what it once was, and I cannot
I am
financially do a
infirm.
war for long, but I can do it.
Conquer County. It says that they can wield 29 around 3,000 troops. Altogether, we can wield 4,400, 4,500. All right, we're gonna go for it.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna call allies in.
Hey, where is he? Down there?
Yeah, we gotta take this little spot first immediately so that we don't lose our troops there. My prestige is in the negative again, but if I win this war, it'll go back up, hopefully.
No, I think EU5 can be good. Can be just an improvement over EU4 if they have kind of like a number of the interesting mechanics for different periods, while still also keeping stuff like national ideas.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah. I
Honestly,
feel
I
like it could be solid.
Hearts of Iron 4 is the best format of the games so far. I mean, I like how it has like the paths and the trees and the different things you can do. The only thing that's confusing is really the army kind of assembly, because it's like I have everything I need to win this fight, and somehow I'm getting pushed.
Yeah, you have to have the right composition, the right combat width, the correct amount of like soft attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I've got 313 guys. Where do you want me to send them?
Right where my armies are headed. Or I have one of them sieging.
All right, I'll start walking down there, making my way downtown, trotting fast.
Making my way down.
Arrows pass, and
If
I
we can
shoot
take
you.
this quickly, we shouldn't have to worry about running into their troops. We should win.
Now I'm trying to imagine that song in like Mongolian throat singing.
By like making my way down. Our immortal emperor.
I'll set my
Forgive us
troops
the
up
sin.
to block those two passes to your north, so that way they cannot come down towards you.
I think they're gonna come from the Kun Mongols up in the north there, because that looks like where his ally is. He's the only one who has troops. So.
Well, here, if you want, I'll send my troops to guard your northern border then.
Let's see, work off some stress. We could. Alright. Single player epic RPG and just add the stupid co-op so I can play with a friend. That'd be nice.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny, they've been being told that for like almost a decade now as well. Like, hey, this is what people want. And they're like, but what if?
Well, it's
What if
because
I
the
didn't?
MMO craze hasn't really died.
It should. We would all be better for it.
True. Alright.
It's interesting to me in Hearts of Iron 4 how I don't think the devs really expected how much people really liked the focus trees as a mechanic. Like, I think they really expected this to be more of a, all right, this is a simulator game that's going to be hardcore into competitive multiplayer, but people really just liked like making
Overthrowing
Britain
the
a monarchy again.
Yeah.
I would love to do a playthrough where that is our objective. It's just like the three of us play three different major European powers that have stopped being monarchies. And our whole goal is just like, no, we're bringing the king back. You can't stop us.
Yeah,
I mean,
we could
that's
do
why I
that.
like playing as Germany, because there's a
Great.
whole thing where you overthrow the Nazis and then you bring
Yep,
back
yep,
the
Yeah.
Kaiser.
Like, basically every European country has a monarchist path. We win! Hooray!
I didn't even have to hardly do anything. I just kind of rode that
See?
direction.
That's how the war should go. So what if
I find
I'd
it.
say I now own a territory that has like a Mott and Bailey on it. Can I settle down in it? How do you settle down?
At least it's easy to become friends with my guys, relatively.
Can't like that.
I might actually be able to have not chaotic succession. A true feat.
I don't understand why you can't migrate inside your own territory. It doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
that doesn't. I've been kind of thinking the same thing, or I was just like that. That's weird.
Who's raiding me?
Hey, Jason Winter, how's it going, man? It's pretty great, Liao, but sadly, it ain't me.
No, we're over here.
I'm Great Liao's great footstool.
I'm his butt then. Like I'm
Oh dear.
You're the
on his
throne.
butt cheek.
You're the cushion on the throne.
Domain above limit. Joseph, how did you settle down into the territory you had?
Once you have one, it's under decisions.
There are a couple decisions that you could take to do it.
Yeah, and there's one that's like, like abandoned nomadic or something like that. You can choose that one.
Forsake nomadism.
Yeah.
I need prestige.
Yeah, I hope you've been doing well, Jason. A very merry Wednesday for you.
She is vacuuming at 9:15 at night.
Why?
And then she has the audacity to file noise complaints against me.
Cut it. I'm just kidding. Maybe we should, end game. Let's see.
In
Hunt.
Minecraft.
In Minecraft. Plan a hunt.
Just mow the lawn at 6 a.m. That'd show her.
I don't have a lawn to mow.
You see, that's where you need to get creative. I really just need more money.
Yeah, I'm also over here trying to balance my. I'm balancing the books right now, trying to get my finances to not bleed.
Doing a hunt if you guys want to join.
Ooh. Legacy stuff.
Ooh, new stewardship perk.
I think I'll go ahead and do Step Lords.
The hunt begins.
I'm doing well. Converted the British Isles to Tengriism. That is impressive.
But why?
To raid this guy that I lost a fight to. Not because I'm bitter, just because.
In the UK, the Sky God would be a cruel and bitter one,
Yeah, I feel
hidden
like
behind
that
the
is
grayness
case.
forever.
Yep, hiding behind the clouds. You never see the great blue sky.
Hmm. Oh, my little granddaughter, Belugahu. She's scaly.
Oh no.
Mighty Belugahu.
I'm gonna change her name. Can I change her name? Her name is Bulugan, but let's change it to Belugahu.
Grant.
Let's see. I probably can't do it now. Whatever. Why would you raid me? Wait, what is this? You made a new culture. I see.
Yes, I needed to break off from the one that I was part of. Because they're not developing theirs in a way that is conducive to me settling.
Ah.
So I broke off and I've made my own.
Makes sense to me.
I'm glad you think so, my lord.
Prisoner in my own body. I'm really sad now.
I also would like to point out, my council is my son, my son, my son. It's just
Build
every
me an army worthy of Mordor.
Yeah, same here. I've got my 3 sons.
my council is just like family.
Family.
Family. Family. Family. Family.
Family. Yup. That's how we're doing it over here right now.
We're waiting on active guests.
Great Liao out here trying to get me to become a tributary.
He wants it so
No.
bad.
No, I don't think I will. I was king of the steppe once upon a time. Why would I bow to someone else?
And he's got twice as many guys as you.
That's okay.
Bangang. Bangang and his many children.
As soon as I can build castles, I'm building a castle at that one mountain pass that exists between me and him. Or me and his primary territory. It's kind of unfortunate that you also can't like choose precisely where in a province you're building, so it just plops it kind of randomly whenever a lot of the time I'm looking at somewhere specific if I'm building something. Like I've got an idea, like I know I want the town next to this river and this lake, or I want my fortress sitting on the border right at that mountain pass.
My Stargazer died. No.
No.
Who's gonna look at the sky for me? Oh, come on.
No one.
Trying to be friends. Trying to make friends.
It's so Jova.
My friend.
Ah, yes. Paul and Peter Boulagan. There's some unusual things going on. Also, let's see, how many kids do I have? 7. Dear Lord. Weirdly fitting that Joan Boulagan is the one in prison. The one girl that shares that name. She's rotting in a cell somewhere. I guess I shouldn't have named her Jean, or after Jean of Arc. That was perhaps not fortuitous for her.
Strike hard and fast.
I'm now malnourished.
Oh, well, don't do that. As we're like finally starting to get some cohesion in our newly settled societies, we are starting to get the finances.
Alright, fixing my chaotic succession now by calling in favors.
Ah.
I keep trying. Every time I'm like there. Negotiate obedience. There's some herd, some money. You won't accept because I don't have.
Depressed, malnourished, but also a weed addict, so you need a trip to Taco Bell. You're right.
Oh, I need to do
It's
a
like,
feast.
it sounds like your average millennial, to be honest, or your average zoomer as well. It sounds like your average person these days.
Certainly your average Seth Rogen movie.
Yeah. I literally, like, my upstairs neighbors smoked so much on Mother's Day, we literally had to leave the apartment for a few hours because it was just horrific in here.
Wow.
It smelled like death. It's like, why? Why must you do this? Also, it's like, it's literally against the rules around here. I don't know how you aren't being kicked out. I don't
Can
get
get
it.
much higher. Any of you guys want to marry my daughter? Actually, the hesitance.
The way you asked that may need working on.
Oh, here we go. Actually, this could be a good one. This is actually a solid alliance.
I didn't realize how much we could hunt.
I mean, it makes sense.
We're big hunters over
It
here.
does. I just hadn't done it. I was like, oh, that's how I'm supposed to get prestige. I've been a fool. I should have been doing this the whole time.
Wait, that's how you get what?
Prestige.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's true. Like, more prestige would be good. All right, formed an alliance with Chieftain Jeb.
Oh, good old Jeb.
Not Jeb.
He's got 1,000 dudes. That's pretty useful. I clap when he asks.
I clap back. Uh-oh. That way.
I could actually take him with just a little help. Hey, you're actually making money, Joseph.
Yeah, not making a ton of money, but we are starting to recover. Like I said,
I'm
as
in the
I'm
positive.
slowly getting cohesion and order established over here, we're starting to steadily get our economy spun up. It's gonna suck whenever this guy dies because I've got 7 children, the majority of
lot.
which are sons.
I mean, you've still got one duchy.
Yeah, it's gonna drop me down to just the one
A singular
energy.
province.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna have to put it all back together.
You have good stats, though. You made you actually built your character, didn't you?
Yeah, I kept it within the point limit though.
Yeah.
So I have actually managed to grow him quite well. Like, there's several that I did not have to start with, and I'm quite happy with how he's kind of gone. Altair
So
has
raid
lost
for some
unsafe
extra
lands.
cash.
Yippee!
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 Really shouldn't have to always do that with that filter, but whatever. There is so much scheming in my court. Let's see. Why is everybody scheming against everybody else here?
We have very interesting family relations. It's like all of my daughters have married all your guys' sons, and all of your guys' sons have married all my daughters.
Yeah. Well, I do the thing that you often do in real life, where I'm just like,
Who do you know?
Yeah, who do I know, and who's the same faith?
Yeah.
I would rather not have one of my sons or daughters marrying like some Muslim or some Buddhist or something, where it's like, no, don't do that.
Well, you can have them convert pretty easily.
Yeah, but it depends on, like, with a son, it's not so bad, because typically their daughter will come to your court, and then you can demand that.
Yeah. Other way around, it's not as easy.
Yeah. That's when it gets to be a problem.
Ooh, got some prestige now. There we go. Yeah, hunts are where it's at, guys. You guys need to.
And I need more money and
that.
stuff.
All my money is going towards constructing things right now.
Start a legend. What is this?
My son and heir is plotting to kill me.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
is
Buddy,
rather
it's gotta wait a
minimal.
little longer, man. Come on, dude.
It's like, I ain't got time.
Nobody even opposes the succession. Yeah, I'm not dying fast enough. I just died.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, died of heart failure. Come on, man. It's like, dude, You just had to wait.
I needed money.
And everything's fine for the most part.
At some point, I'll have to institute my normal system of like, once I am king, I immediately rush to get the self-control perk. That way I can do abstinent, or not abstinence, but or is it? Yeah, that is what it is. That way, once we have the one son, we can be like, we're not having any more children. That way, it quits dismantling my kingdom every time I die. Dad, you're not dying fast enough. And then he died.
Yeah. It's like, I just imagine, I just need you to die, Dad. And then I'm just like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Blah. I didn't think you could just do that. And I wish that I was not over my domain limit, though. Let's see.
I keep wanting to come to all of your events, but like I have to travel through like 8 different territories that are likely to get
What's
me
the
assassinated.
problem?
Uncivilized lands, my lord. Lots of uncivilized lands.
Terrible. I accept your alliance.
Thank you. Alright, sadly I have to give away one of my provinces to my brother, who will be my vassal. So it's fine.
Small plantations have been built. Ooh. Ah, that's slightly
Oh, and this guy's at war. I think I should take advantage of that. Well.
Oh wow. Okay, so that land will be a pain in the butt to build in for the next like 30 years. Okay. Thrilled about that.
Terrible decision, really.
Oh well, it is what it is. I will civilize this land whether they like it or not. They shall learn the value of having a house instead of a tent.
War were declared.
Oh, this guy's raiding me? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Go down here and raid.
I'm gonna start working on that, and that will get controlled, solidified in all of our territory. Good. We're civilizing these lands.
We shall call it this land.
That piety. Yeah, I have very little piety. It's incredible. Because I'm sadistic.
Oh, well,
And
I
stupid.
Off the charts. My prestige, not so good.
I'm sitting at 1400 piety and 47 prestige. Of course, I did burn a ton of it to split off my culture. That way I could start focusing on getting the ones that let me build things.
Yeah.
Instead of faffing about with whatever they were doing beforehand. Also looking at my territory, and it's all just deserts and mountains.
Dat piety. Yeah.
We're going to be a very hardy people.
The Emperor accepts.
Oh, we have stalwart defenders. That's a good trait to have. Charismatic, that's not bad. Mountain homes is good. Pastoralist is kind of meh. But
I now have a stable succession. Goodness. I'm gonna raid this town.
Yeah, I guess I could still do raiding. I forgot that's still a thing. In my head, when you settle down, that's like not something you do anymore.
It's against the rules.
I know, we're
Do that when you're civilized.
Exactly.
Where did my prestige just suddenly go? I've unlocked a perk.
Alright, I'm gonna attack this guy.
Do it.
Probably gonna call folks in.
Call me in, coach.
Alright,
If I just moved
Let's
over
see.
slightly, to take no zones.
friends that I could call to my war.
That would have been smart. Oh well. Too late now.
Alright, and the army is actually heading towards your land, so you just want to like beat them up.
All right.
And then if you immediately want to declare war on them and take some of their land, I'd be happy to help out as well, if I can actually be of assistance.
A mild winter. Apparently I've gained a nemesis. Oh, well, he's dying, so I guess it doesn't matter. He won't be around much longer.
Hello, caregiver.
Caregiver. Good to see you, battle sister. How are you?
Giver of cares.
My primary heir only has daughters.
My brother is now my rival.
Oh. It's not typically a great thing.
No.
Time to perform glorious battle. Here we are again. What the fluff is going on, y'all? Svenska.
Hey Sven,
Well,
what's
we're
up?
currently nomading about, doing nomad things.
No.
Cause I'll nomad it up, nomad it up. Hungry baby.
Hungry baby. I've lost the zealous trait somehow.
Oh. Oh, that's bad.
No, my friend has been taken prisoner. I don't know who she is, but
I'm on my way to battle. I'm going to put my son back to bed. He's a baby and I was hungry. I understand. I understand completely.
It is like Risk in the way that there's a map.
Yeah, yeah.
It is Risk, but about 50 times more complicated.
Yes, there's definitely that.
Yeah.
And also takes place in the
basically,
medieval period.
You're one of the countries that you choose, and you're a lord within that country, and you have a family, and there's intrigue, and you can appoint your family as lords of other territories and conquer and fight wars. And, you know, it's a whole thing. Converge on enemy territory.
Yeah. It's a big map.
Yeah,
and it's not even all the map.
Way to Asia.
By the end of the year, there's going to be even more on map.
Yeah, that's true. It's getting bigger.
Which is the first time I've seen them do that with Crusader Kings.
They did it like back in CK2. India was not actually available. No, like basically it cut off.
That's right. They added
like
India.
west, just along the Indus. I think a little west of it. And then in CK2 they added everything east, as it is seen here now.
They did let the Aztecs attack Europe, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, that was a peculiar one.
Yeah, it was a balancing thing. You see, I mean, everyone in Western Europe doesn't have to worry about the Mongols, so why not come up with something ridiculous?
Why not send them the Aztecs across the sea. I'm sure they figured that out by then.
Okay, I'm gonna need a lot of your help, Rico. Well, actually, hold on. I'm actually winning this fight. They outnumbered me like 5-1, and I'm going to win.
So you had you had the elite troops. That's why.
I guess. Like it actually said this is going to be a fatal battle, and I won.
Oh.
That's amazing. I've never seen that before. At least not.
I saw
the player do it.
The opposite direction.
Yeah. In the Tang Dynasty.
Army.
Is the Tang Dynasty around at this period?
I don't know. Let's see. I see Terra. Tobal.
Oh dear. Oh no, Joan has died. Well,
No.
doesn't make sense. She was in prison for like the last several years and has been sick on and off.
Poor thing. A horrible accident.
I don't know if it was an accident. I think it was quite deliberate by someone. I just don't know who. I wasn't keeping that close of a track. I have too many children.
Too many children. Too many people.
Oh, hold on. Now that might be a strategy. I can make pikemen men-at-arms.
I love how the only person I can make my stargazer is an atheist.
Smack them around a little.
Like, what does the star? What do the stars say? Oh, they
I have
say
6 left.
shimmer, shimmer.
Oh no, how many do you have?
I have 6 more.
6. Prepare to die.
Apparently I'm
How
quite
many
popular with
children
my
do I have?
children, too.
See, in this game, I have
In the video game.
6 children. I mean, I came from a family of 8, so. I can ask the head of my faith for gold. Didn't know I can still do that over here. All right.
Hey, what?
I'm kind of amazed that we have a head of the faith.
Yeah, I don't know where he came from.
He's a patriarch down in like in Antioch.
Huh.
Nice.
Just send him a letter in a language he's never heard of, asking for money.
So I've had a brilliant idea. Since I can make pikemen, and everybody out here
Yeah,
is using cavalry,
that's good.
I'm turning all of my regiments into pike. And anyone that tries to fight me is gonna roll up with their horse army, and I'm just gonna be like, hey bud, I got a pokey stick, don't try it. It's gonna go real bad for you. In Europe, the backbone of your army is the heavy infantry. In the steppes, the backbone of my army will be men with sharp sticks.
Hey Rico, could you start moving over in this direction?
Yes.
Thank you.
It's a fair bit cheaper. Oh, I'm really glad though that
Where?
I am
Oh, you're
not
over there.
streaming, considering that is the emblem for the city that unit is.
Yeah, that's
stationed
unfortunate.
there.
Is it a certain Jainist symbol?
Yeah. I have had that appear on my stream on accident once as well. I was playing GeoGuessr and it dropped me in India, and I looked to the left, and there was just a big one on the wall, and I was like, ah.
I mean,
That's
it's
unfortunate.
it's an Indian religion thing.
It's a thing in like a ton of different religions and cultures throughout human history, but it's like Twitch doesn't care.
No.
No.
Twitch barely understands the concept of history, let alone like how to delineate things like that. They
Like it
see
was
the
what it
big,
was.
they saw the scary propeller, and we're like, oh no, evil. And I'm like, sir, please.
The words of a jealous rival.
Yeah, it's a simultaneous, like, it was abused, and also just nobody in the modern world is willing
It's
to
a really easy,
try and
simple to
learn.
Yeah.
That is true.
There's history. There's history.
There's. I wonder. Can I ask the patriarch for money? No, he doesn't like
It
me.
should pop up as a
He
thing.
also doesn't have enough money, so
That's because I just took it.
I can't believe you've done this. You robbed the patriarch before I could. Okay, we'll have him focus on training our commanders now that we got order reestablished.
All right, if we can just take the one province, if we could take their capital, we will be hunky dory.
I'm glad that
On
you
my
all
way.
like the scary propeller.
Thank you.
I am glad that it was well received.
Mega scare me.
Anyone that's reasonable won't be scared by it, but there's so many unreasonable people these days.
Vultures will come to strip you naked. I just got a letter. What?
Oh, that's an interesting letter. But yeah, looking at like the army composition of everyone around here, it's all steppe raiders and like horse archers, and those both only counter archers, and it's like pikemen counter light cavalry, heavy cavalry, camel cavalry, elephant cavalry. And I'm like, yeah, give me those. Give me 1,000,000 of that, please. That's all I need. Oh, I can control another province. My goodness. Who to take a province off of?
I'm on my way to take his capitale.
Oh no, my rival brother is now maimed.
Oh.
That's what he gets.
Yeah. How dare you
Well,
not
send
like
them
me?
a letter back saying that you would like to stay fully clothed. Indeed.
I can
You can't
challenge them to a
unclothe
fight.
me. I have gained immunity to nakedness by creating a shirt.
These people will do well for a target. So, you there, you have territory that's not just all desert. Give it to me.
All right, have a good night, audio runner.
There we go.
Thanks for hanging out.
Indeed. Good night, audio runner. Thanks for hanging out, my lord. Always a pleasure. Good evening.
Did they just? I just got gifted a book I wrote.
Nice.
That's hilarious.
Hey, check
Did you
this out. This
regift
book
this for
sucks.
Christmas?
Duke Peter's About Warfare, and I'm like,
Some
but
loser
I'm
gave me
Duke
this.
Peter a Booligan.
A
What do you
booligan
mean?
hooligan.
Oh dear.
All right, I think we'll win if we get this when we get this one.
Oh no,
Or get really
sister
close?
died.
No loot.
Yeah, we win.
We win.
Thanks, Rico.
You're welcome.
How am I gaining troops? Oh,
Oh gosh, I'm sorry. There we go.
I have gained fame.
Wow, my youngest brother has 0 stewardship and 0 intrigue.
What?
That is impressive.
How did that happen?
Yeah, I don't know how any of my people have such bad stats.
Like, it's almost
Just
impressive.
the worst.
Beg
Let's see.
Girgin
I
of Girgin
can
is dead.
declare war.
Oh dear.
I'm just gonna... There you go. Congratulations. Get your own
I
wife.
started a war.
I'm gonna duel this
Wanna join my
guy.
war?
I'm gonna
join
challenge
my
my...
war?
Oh,
Hey, wanna join my war?
hold war. Oh, cool.
Sure. I'll finish up my fight and then I'll come join yours.
Oh, that's why it takes my prestige go. Whenever you call somebody into your war, your prestige goes down. I didn't. know
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, it's a prestige cost to summon your allies.
Didn't know that. That explains why I'm constantly struggling with the prestige.
Fair. You'll get like a good bit of it back if you win.
True. So how do we tell if you're winning the game? Well, you're not dead, and you gain more territory. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Generally, if you get bigger on the map.
Yeah, like right now we're here, here, and here.
You can always set like a challenge for yourself as well.
True.
Yeah, something a bit more specific.
Yeah.
Hey, I won.
Ride.
Yo, my rival brother is now at critical stress.
Is it last man standing? No, so we're all kind of working together.
Yeah.
We're essentially just trying to spread Christianity to.
I mean, really, it's these
Step.
stats up here. Like, you want your renown to be high, your prestige, your piety, your money, all those to be really, really high. And
Eventually, I would like to
That's kind of
not
winning.
be paying tribute to some dude.
yep. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum.
Someone's trying to murder my guest. That's fine.
Illegal.
And I have such low piety. I'm gonna try to actually do learning. I can't change it yet. Blah. Yeah, Uno skills would not. Oh, goodness.
Uh-oh.
Yet another thing
Oh,
that
the
we would have
jihad just
absolutely no
started.
knowledge of.
Y'all fight over there. We're fine.
Yeah, that's
How
not.
did that even start?
great.
Like, is it just because the Crusades are now available? They haven't taken any land.
Well, I mean, really, this is post the reason why the Crusades started because of what they did over in Spain and pretty much all the way across. They invaded Europe.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
the Crusades were more about the Byzantines wanting support against Arab invasions, and so they just kind of were like, "Hey, Catholics, Christianity's in
Band
danger."
together. Worked. It worked. We
It
should
did.
Probably do more of those.
Yeah, we could use a couple of those nowadays. There we go. More land for me. Alright, so who are we fighting over here?
I persuaded the bandits.
It's chess with more incest.
Watch out.
Yeah.
If you're not careful.
Yeah, it doesn't take much for that to accidentally happen if you're not paying attention.
Oops,
One
married
second,
my
everything's
sister.
fine. Yep.
I just kind of
That
tripped.
happens.
It's unclaimed
Why
land
does it
because
appear
it
to be
is
unclaimed
uninhabitable.
land? Yeah, we're nomads.
No,
We
no, I
haven't built
think
them.
she means like the things that don't actually have like names over it. So it's like that's land that is completely
Yeah, this
barren.
is impassable terrain.
Yeah, like just massive. Like this
Nobody lives there.
yeah. So the one that's like right south of
Nobody.
Rico is probably like massive mountains and desert
Mm-hmm.
that is actually uninhabitable for any prolonged period of time.
Yeah.
Siege the tents.
Yeah, and all like these strands around here, those are just super thick mountains. And Gouge is huge.
Come on, take the city. Is there loot involved in this one? Hmm. From the owner of Wolf Pelt. Patience.
Well, I've broken their siege over here at Queen Gill.
I will shoot it. Nice. I lost an arm.
Oh.
Hopefully not your best arm.
I don't know.
I shall siege their capital.
Yep, I lost my arm. Wounded, maimed.
Oof. How'd that happen?
They hunt.
Oh.
I'm dying.
That was not a very successful hunt.
I mean, we got it. I just didn't get it quite good enough there. That was kind of a problem.
Accidentally made this woman my lover because I clicked the wrong option. Oh well.
Oh dear.
Nice work.
Hooray.
Accidental infidelity.
That happens, right? Right?
Yeah.
Don't do that, guys.
Yeah, don't.
Don't worry, her husband is not your primary heir.
Demand obedience. Path of the rivalry. I'm getting prestige now.
Accidental lover. It does sound like an 80s pop song.
It kind of does. I can see it.
Accidental lover.
Become the liege. Become the owner of
Couple
Wolf
household.
Probably by Wham.
Oh, and then my wife died. Her parting gift to me was an impeccable household. I'm not married. Yes, game, I am aware. I'm also 64.
When I'm 64.
My guy is 71 and his health is poor. I was recently maimed. I might live longer. Legend promoter joins. My legend grows. I'm coming in. You don't really need my help, but I'm here.
Yeah, there's not really anyone that's worth marrying at this point for my character either, so he's just going to... The one wife will have done well enough.
Siege. Too bad I lost my arm.
I say that to myself every day.
Darn it, I wish I didn't lose my arm.
I was just getting used to that arm.
It was my favorite arm.
As one does. Who are these people in my prison?
That's one hell of a thing to say.
I have
Yeah,
no
I've
idea.
got two, actually.
Got 3 people in here, and I'm just like, I don't know who any of you are.
I can't even trade them for anything because they don't have any. They don't have any
One of them-
horses. And it's like, well,
One of them paid a $9 bounty, or not bounty, but thing to be released, and I was just like, that'll do.
$9 surcharge.
Yep. You sat in my prison for 13 months. I have no clue who you are. Pay me $9 and you
Get,
leave.
get out. Get
Give
out and
me-
don't come back.
Give me 6 chicken nuggets and half of a hamburger, and you can leave. Go home. Wherever home is. I don't know.
Bye, George. We've done it. Room for me. Mhm. There we go. Siege.
Seethe.
Siege and thieve. Thieve the land with the siege.
Steve!
I always forget that
See.
Waz actually moves the camera. Yeah, those hot Mongolian jams.
Sounds spicy.
Yeah, I've gained 2 provinces so far today. That seems like a victory.
Looks good to me.
A couple more months, I could probably take a 3rd. Because the dude we've been beating up is pretty weak.
Send that section of my army home.
Arranged betrothal. Except
Yeah, might as well go on this hunt. That sounds fun. I'm a hunting man.
did it for myself. What a guy, Arlen, for this. Alright, we've done it. Enforced a man.
You
Oh,
won
wow.
the war!
All that belongs to me.
Well, look at that. We share a border.
Look at all that. I have increased my lands. Now I just need to take care of this stuff in front of me here. Above vassal limit, I understand. Okay.
I'm glad I stopped and checked that. 7.5% chance of children being inbred. Maybe I should not send that proposal.
That is kind of a problem.
It's uncomfortably high.
Powerful that. Let's see.
Well, the Nurge did not go well.
Ooh.
No?
I nurged my hardest, but I didn't nurge enough.
I died.
Oh,
Oh.
he's freaking dead.
Oh, that was
I died.
sudden.
If you want to do a
Just all
historical
of a sudden,
run,
yeah.
it starts a
Of old
monologue
age.
on moving Europe and that's in
Then
Scotland.
He died. Well, at least you got one last conquest in before you keeled over, I suppose.
Yeah, good timing. Now you could immediately declare war again.
Unusual encounter. Follow that chat. What? Avoiding the harsh midsummer sun, you have a temporary camp inside a peculiar and very damp cave. Did you hear that, my high chieftain? John Cad seems ill at ease with the dark shelters. I turn around, I'm suddenly face to face with a young girl who must somehow have walked right past Java Cad. The startled child immediately vanishes deeper into the cave. One day I'll be like you, Ananch.
I'm 39 years old. How do I not have a son?
Failed breeding program for the cattle.
Oh, I'm the only failed breeding program here.
I'm not going to look too deep into that.
Assassinian sword.
Strong on the man's side, probably. Yeah, I can't actually get a concubine. I mean, I have one
You
kid,
have
but
to
she's
be- you have to be
scaly.
Buddhist.
I mean, I can always change my air pretty easily, though.
Lesson.
Or apparently not. I can't even change to any, like, nephews. Because I don't know if I even have any. Not yet. Huh.
Let's see.
Ask someone to seduce my wife. Oh.
One of you just released one of my daughters. I don't know what that is
It
all
was
about.
I don't think I
me,
did it on
my
purpose.
wife. This will hasten your journey. Alright, let's pick this. Focus on wandering the corners of the world, seeing great sights. No. Guess we'll do intrigue, sure.
And I do have a lover.
Shouldn't be so much trustful.
Hey, thanks to hydrate. Hope you're having a good day.
And Paramore. My guy has problems. My guy is not a faithful person. Start owning.
I just woke up, passed out from. You know, now is about time to go back to bed.
Yeah, it is a little late.
It is.
I'm at the point where I now have to be quite aware of my noise level.
As soon as I
So turn the vacuum up.
Yeah.
way up.
Vacuum my ceiling.
Turn it up to 11. Oh, and you died.
To be fair, mine is quite loud. But I think that's because there's something wrong with it.
Oh. No, a different Longshanks died. Oh.
No, I'm still alive.
Hmm.
Yeah, in fact, I am still of fine health.
Yeah, CK3 has been good. I've actually grown, though my military is not all that much more powerful. We're working on it.
Yeah, I'm temperate, athletic, personal physician, and pastoralist all going. So I'm
More
quite well
horse
of health
trying.
being 66.
Swear blood brotherhood. Sure.
I'm a little boxed in.
See, what I should have done is I should have like figured out how that worked and like slowly worked my way over into like the Seljuk territories or something, somewhere crazy before I settled.
I have so many decisions that keep popping up. Learning challenge. Okay, I got this.
I've developed irrigation ditches for my people. Now they know how to dig trenches for water.
Nice.
Awesome.
We are quickly becoming not horse girl people anymore. Now we're farm people.
Let's see. Forsake Gnome. I am traveling. How do I not travel anymore? Where am I traveling to? Oh my gosh, why am I so far away? My guy was, no wonder. My guy was like all the way in Jerusalem. What was I doing over there?
That is quite a pilgrimage to make.
Good heavens. Was he, is that where he was? That must be what he did. Woo.
My cattle project did succeed.
Well, meh. What about your irrigation program?
Who needs water when you have a horse?
Well, we're here trying to turn deserts
fair.
into fertile farmlands.
Got drunk and woke up in a back alley in Jerusalem.
Sometimes that's how it be.
Quite the trip, though. From the steppes of Mongolia.
Yeah, I was in a tavern, just like, you know, chilling with my bros, partying hard. I woke up on a pilgrimage.
Several times.
I was there kneeling before the place of Christ's crucifixion.
Save us.
Clue how I got there.
Okay, all right. We got a trinket. Hold on. Let me look at my stuff here. I can equip this sword, which gives me prestige and piety. Nice. Lucky rabbit's foot. Okay.
Hello, Robos.
Bozo, welcome in.
Hello, Robozo, my lord. Good to see you.
Robobozozozo.
The famed regalia, knife effectiveness, attraction, tyranny loss, council. Nice. I'm just appointing people to positions because I don't know what they do.
Quite the little song you've got there, my lord.
Yeah, accidental privilege did not go as well as accidental lover.
Alliance formed chieftain. Sure.
Hooray! Now my not literal bastard brother, merely my rival, has a lovely wife.
Fool. Fool of a two.
You know, thinking about it, I should have had her marry my not bastard brother. Oh well.
A terrible thing, actually.
Game, I'm aware I am not married. Thank you for reminding me. My character is quite old. It does not matter. He's 66.
Venerable ancient.
66, yet still spry. Oddly enough.
Alright, thanks for John Biome. You have a good night. Migration displaced my tributary. Come on.
So much territory on Barkul. Oh no, my council positions. He died. I'm not allowed to die. I didn't authorize this. I really just appointed you.
Yeah, I realize it's kind of pointless to invade the little, herders' territories to make them tributaries. Just because it's like, I've done it, and then a week later it's like, oh, someone else has displaced them.
Yep.
Yep.
So I'm just like, I'm not gonna waste the prestige anymore. It's not worth it. There's no point.
It's not worth the prestige. I have so much prestige now, though. My guy is like drowning in it.
51 years until we've got
I'm actually making piety now, finally.
Look at that. We're all finally doing decently.
My guy is traveling so far. It's taking him so long to get home. You gain gifts from villages. Nice. I'm not ill.
We're just illin'.
Just sick, dude.
Like we are popular rap stars in the 1990s.
Gangster. Where is? Hold on, where's this?
And the HRE has lost. Provence and Savoy are independent.
The Pope. The Pope is doing good. He's doing God's work. Lord bless him.
Oh.
Right? Right?
Hopefully.
At least
I
in this
wonder.
game.
In this game, he is patient, arrogant, and brave, and infirm. He's got some high learning, though. He's read a book or two. Maybe even 3.
Maybe
Oh, my
4.
health is poor.
And he's
I-
American.
Well, Estonia is large. And oddly pagan.
Bing. I haven't improved my yurt in quite some time. I should probably do that.
Call me
I'll
the
have to
yurt
train
girt.
our commanders.
Yurt.
Yurty
I'm
turt
finally
turt.
home.
Hootity toot toot.
Hey, boo-boo. Hope you like a picnic biscuit. Let me see. Powerful vessel.
Hello, I am Chris Griffin. Rootily toot toot.
It doesn't work. You trade me for horses? No. Why are you in prison?
Man, I love how
So you're gonna stay
gnarled
there.
they make the bodies of people that are hunchbacked now.
Potential alliance negotiation.
So, how much longer do you guys think you want to be going?
I mean,
We
leave
can
it
finish
to
up
you.
here if you want.
I mean, I'm not in a huge hurry, but I mean, I'm just wondering if you guys want to be ending sooner or later, or sooner rather than later. Like, what's best for you?
Probably
I'm-
sooner rather than later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll wrap it up in.
Just because.
Wrap it up half past.
Yeah. About 7 minutes.
My wound has healed. I'm the best.
How do I not be nomadic? Oh, because I've returned. Forsake nomadism. Your herd and nomadic hordes are exchanged for gold and special soldiers. I'm gonna do it. I did it.
Yay! Oh wait, you became. Oh, hold on. I think you lost some dudes.
I did.
You lost a lot of dudes.
I did.
Do you want that to be the case?
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I now have this territory. I am feudal. Where am I at? I'm right here.
And if I could just become the Empire of Great Liao, that'd be sick.
So Great Liao has splintered a little bit.
Yeah, you broke off from them because you were a
Queen
tributary. They are
Gil's
not a vassal.
now.
You are not under them anymore.
Yep. So
Now
curiosity,
Rico
is-
can
Our
build
kill
this
force.
city.
I
Is
built
Queen
this
Gil
city.
one of your tributaries or anything?
I don't think I have tributaries anymore. I am now Great Liao. What am I the king? What?
You are the kingdom of. You're the Duchy of Great Liao, I think.
Okay, no,
What?
I don't think I have any servants anymore. I own these little territories around Kara-Sergan.
Oh no, you are
Okay.
still under. You are still a still underneath Great Liao, but the guys that were under you are no longer under you.
Yeah.
Because I'm eyeballing Queen Gil because they are loose now. Also, I am no longer dying. I'm fine again.
Awesome.
Nice. You've recovered.
67. I have recovered and am ready to invade a neighbor.
Invado Nabo.
That's 150 bucks. Build up my territory. I can build a new holding. Build a city here. Now I recognize this game. I joined a war.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just joined the one against me.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys are pretty near each other.
Yeah, I told you I was going to invade Queen Gil.
I don't know why she offered. She's not my tributary.
No, but I think she's related to you.
Oh. I'm gonna disband my army.
Qingju.
Just don't come over here.
Well, I wasn't intending to. I just want the towns that they have because they've got 2 of the settled towns, which means I don't have to feudalize them.
I own Belugan and Cabtag, they were the army of Queen
Oh,
Gil
yeah,
is sitting right now.
Oh yeah, okay. I won't go any further that direction.
I like strategic
Yeah, not
dying.
dying this time. You could, but yeah, so caregiver, I became feudal, so now I'm no longer a wandering horde of vagabonds. I'm
A sedentary horde of
Proper town.
vagabonds.
yeah, sedentary now.
Hey, historical mustache, how you doing, man? That's a good question. Am I winning? I'm winning more than I was earlier today.
I have gained the architect trait.
Get to work.
I also
Yo,
did finally set
Bless
up
my
lineage.
fertility. My bounteous lines. Bear me a son that does not suck.
Someone who's less of a disappointment, please.
Shouting at my
Michael
genitals
Zuckerberry.
until they work better.
Oh lord. Let's see. Alliance power. Age. Trait.
I have too many children. Screaming at my loins has backfired.
It happens to the best of us, right?
I believe so.
Welcome to the family. You are in line to inherit titles. Okay, so I'm probably.
Oh, that was a bold strategy that he employed. Ran all the way around that like impassable desert so that way he can try to take my capital. And it's like, my friend, I am almost done with the siege of yours at this point.
Someone help?
It's far too late.
I have a glorious sword. Did we finish building that yet? No. I need to get a little profitable here. We're losing $6.
Yeah, that's not preferable.
I owned Legend, that's why. How long is that going to go on for? Losing a Legend makes it impossible to start it again. That Legend. I could start a Legend. I'm not gonna do that.
You're already legend enough.
I am.
Quick little wall.
Oh my!
How dare you gain a legendary assigned special building slot?
I found out about my lover. Now she's in jail.
Not the accidental lover.
Yeah.
Now accidentally thrown in jail.
Got a feud against Bethingen.
Oh, they won't even let her go.
I'm gonna forgive her. I'll forgive her. I'm not too happy. Our alliance expired. Ugh. Let's fight this guy.
France is doing well over there, getting itself put together. Italy is a mess.
As always.
Yep. The Byzantines, the Seljuks, the Fatimids. Castile is actually looking like they've got a lot of plague. Ooh.
So much plague.
England is England.
Executed in the morning.
Estonia is
Yeah,
huge.
accidental jailbreak.
I'm on my way to battle. Once again.
That's the biggest Estonia I have ever seen. It's rather impressive.
belong to me. Face me for a duel.
I keep forgetting about the Hunnic heritage legend thing that we can do. Keep spending all of my money.
Let's see. Single combat victory. I win. A new adventure.
I also like you can tell where we are, just like if you go to the religion and it's like, Nestorian.
Yep, that's us.
Yup, this little holdout over here trying to
We're
do its
conquering
thing.
right now. Super cheese, my lord.
It's a super
Hail
cheese,
Margus.
super cheese,
Kenny
super
Duke,
cheese.
legendary miracle worker. It's good to see you, brother. How are you? Thank you for the prime. 9 glorious months, 13 in total. I'm honored beyond measure. How are you doing today?
He's a cursed sheep, like,
Lazy.
herders. It's like, how do you interact
Oh,
with
my
them if
son
you're
was
settled?
born. I will legitimize him. I think. Well, maybe not. He's sterile. Well, I mean, would he actually be my heir? Even if I legitimize him, he'd be bastard.
I was gonna say, I don't think it would make him your heir.
I legitimized him. Oh, nope, he's my heir.
Uh-oh. Well, that's somewhat of a problem.
Probably.
Don't be mad. Have you conquered the step? Well, we're working on it. We finally established an actual feudal kingdom, Super Cheese. Glory is ours. Increase control. Okay, that's done. So now...
Yeah, hopefully my daughter isn't actually good. Because then I'll be upset that she's not my character anymore.
What have I done?
He'd be the same as any son, depends on where he falls in line of succession. Yeah, well, dang.
You were faster.
You know, whatever happens, happens. I don't know if I did something wrong or what, but I just feel like I'm really boxed in. Like I don't know if I'm missing something.
I mean, I was boxed in, and then I managed to claim and become feudal. It seems to have helped.
Time to start yelling again. I don't think. Yeah, I wonder if I became feudal, that would actually help. Because yeah, I mean, I feel I can't. Because of the geography, I feel like so we're to the north and west is the Kyrgyz Confederation, so I really can't move there. I mean, I could take this land down here. He's got some allies and he's in debt. I don't know.
I've gained a rival.
Yeah, I don't think having another son would actually make it any different. Although, He just will not let my lover go. That also kind of sounds like an 80s pop song.
A little bit.
80s pop song. I'm gonna lose. Dang it, I need to fight these people. I need my ally. I need you over here. You wanna help me with something?
Sure.
I gotta kill.
I am already in a war, but once I'm done with mine, I shall join you quickly.
It's an 80s pop song. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do.
I just need backup to kill this thing. And for some reason, my 18,000 troops can't beat his 1,000 troops. I don't know why, but it says that it's death if I go there. My wife has fallen pregnant.
Oh,
You
no,
know how that
okay.
goes.
Keeps falling over. Who are you fighting? Oh, them. Okay.
I know, she can't get up for 9 months. I apparently need supplies, so I'm gonna go back over here and get supplies. We became friends.
It's funny seeing like a Hunnic warman, like a soldier, and his name is Magnus.
Yeah, it's always
Magnus
weird
the
click
Great.
seeing your character, your name Peter.
My guy's name is Marguz. Marguz.
I just want to. One of my granddaughters has an eye patch, and she's like 6.
So lost her eye.
She wants to be a pirate.
Yeah. Wonder what happened there. Someone's trying to murder Magnus. How rude. I just mentioned
Not
him.
again. Poor Magnus.
I mentioned his name, and they're like, kill him.
But why? I know why, but why?
I am the shield Uvulangom. Neat.
Sounds correct.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
I need a lot. Yeah, I don't know how I can actually get more herd, really. I think we want to be wrapping up in like just another minute, maybe. Oh, hi,
Yeah.
Blah. How's it going? Thanks for joining me. Raid for herd. That is true, but everyone else is kind of strong. I'm very not.
You just avoid their army. Easy.
ended my war.
I need supplies. Alright, we're gaining supplies. 20 a month. There we go. If we look at all supply. Where is my supply limit? It is right there. 28 out of 100. Then we gotta march up there and beat them up because they're just sitting on it. Roki! Thank you for the resub, Roki. 13 months, 13 glorious months. It's been over a year. Wow.
Almost
I'm
a year.
beyond honored. Happy 13 month sub anniversary, battle brother. To God be the glory. Indeed.
Ooh.
Thank you so much. For the Lord is our.
Is there
our
much of a gain
savior.
in like making tributaries
blessed.
versus just taking the land?
I appreciate that.
You know what, let's
It's
try
very
it.
kind of you.
So far, I haven't discovered much. I'm kind of just
Very
doing
sweet
it for
of
the
you,
sake
Roki. I
of it.
appreciate that.
I haven't eaten my enemies. That's true. I have not devoured their hearts to gain their courage.
That would certainly be quite the sight.
Yeah. Tribes help if you don't want to deal with a different culture or religion. Well, would they
Now
actually
we gotta
give me
head up
more
there, fight.
herd and money?
Soon
And
as
just
I
more money?
max out
Yeah,
my
that's really what I
supplies,
want.
we can head north. What I really, really want.
Yeah. So yeah, you think you guys want to be wrapping it up
You
here?
be blessed, Roki, till your cup runneth over. Yeah, I guess we can always start back and finish this war next.
Yeah. Or we go 15
Yeah.
more minutes?
See, but then it always becomes another 15 minutes.
Yeah, then it'll be 1 in the morning. That's what happens with this game. It's a black hole.
Yep.
I want to kill them, I just can't at the moment. I'll have to finish up. But it's good. Look at that. We're feudal.
Nice.
Ugh. Romantic intruder. No.
Yeah, I am a Chad silhouette. Oh yeah. All right, do you wanna let's make a save here?
Yep.
I think I'm gonna play at least a little bit more single player. See if I could do a bit better
I
as the
understand.
Pechenegs.
All good to me.
But all right.
Well, thanks for playing, Sai.
Yeah.
Joseph. It's been an honor.
Thanks for joining me,
Well,
gentlemen.
let's- Yeah, hopefully till next time, and we'll see if we can get going again.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we made it. We didn't die.
It's
Well,
slow.
we
It's
all
slow
died,
going
but-
for me, but it's going.
Yes. It's really interesting playing as the Mongols because it's
Yeah. Peculiar.
Yeah.
a strange start. But you know what? We're gonna bring Europe over to Asia, so
All right.
gonna be fine. But I'll catch you guys later. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah,
Thanks for
excellent. You
playing.
too, man.
Well,
All right, guys.
farewell.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, and how do I? Wait, And we want to end the blah blah. How do I do it? I forget how to end the thing. But yes, hello. I'm gonna play more single player for at least an hour. Squeeze out another hour here. Wait, no, hold on. Here it is. Okay, I'm stupid. The tab is right here. Wait, no, hold on. Or I think it is. Is it over? Yeah, there is more. I think I'm actually going to take a break. We'll be back in a couple minutes, so stick around, everybody. And we're going to be playing as Petronegs, where I probably will be trying to become landed somewhat soon. I want to maybe like get one kingdom before that happens. So we'll be back in a few minutes, and I'm going to try and figure this out and try and make sure that we're actually out of the shared chat thing. Yeah, stick around.